If you find it impossible to get interested in studying, it's not because you're lazy, it's because your brain is doing its job. Attention is expensive, and your brain only pays for what feels useful, surprising, or connected to you. But here's the good news. Interest isn't a personality trait. Researchers explain that it grows in stages. It starts as a spark, becomes easier to maintain, and can eventually turn into something that genuinely pulls you in. So your goal is not to wait for motivation. Your goal is to create the conditions where interest can begin. Here are 5 research-backed moves to make studying feel more engaging. First, create curiosity before you study. Curiosity isn't just a feeling, it changes how you learn. Neuroscience research shows that when you feel curious, your brain's reward and memory systems activate more strongly, and you remember answers better later. So before you open the chapter, write one real question your brain actually wants answered. If you're studying biology, ask, why does the immune system sometimes fail to spot dangerous cells? If you're studying history, ask, what tiny event triggered a huge outcome no one predicted? Now you're not reading pages, you are hunting an answer, and hunting is more interesting than absorbing. Second, make it personally valuable in 2 minutes.
Education research is clear. When you connect material to your own life, you become more interested and often perform better. So, after you learn one concept, write 4 sentences. This matters because I could use this when, this connects to my future because, a real example in my life is. For example, if you're learning about correlation in statistics, you could write, this matters because I see charts and claims online every day. I could use this when I see a headline that says one thing causes another. This connects to my future because I want to make decisions using evidence. A real example is a social media post claiming a supplement works based on one graph. That tiny reflection tells your brain, this is useful. Third, give your brain a choice inside the subject. Self-determination theory shows that motivation grows when we feel autonomy. This doesn't mean skipping the subject. It means you choose the angle. If you must study economics, choose one lens: housing, inflation, or sports contracts. If you must study literature, choose a lens: jealousy, power, or ambition. The moment you choose an angle, your brain stops feeling trapped and starts feeling involved. Fourth, study in a way that creates visible progress. A huge reason studying feels boring is because the work doesn't feel like it's working. Rereading feels safe, but it often creates an illusion of learning. Instead, research on the testing effect shows that practicing retrieval, pulling information from memory, improves long-term retention far more. So, after 10 minutes, close your notes and do a 60-second teach back out loud. Explain the idea like you're teaching a friend.
If you get stuck, that's not failure, that is a map. Your brain just told you exactly what to focus on next. This turns studying into a game of fixing gaps, and gaps create interest. Fifth, protect your attention. Distractions don't just steal time, they steal mental capacity. Research shows that just having your smartphone nearby can reduce performance on demanding tasks, even when it's silent. So, make studying easier by changing the environment, not by trying to become a new person. Put your phone in another room, clear one small space, open one task only. When the friction drops, interest rises. Here's a simple routine to use today. Start with one curiosity question. Do a 2-minute personal value reflection. Choose one angle you care about. Study for 10 minutes, then teach it back for 60 seconds. Do that daily for a week, and studying stops feeling like a chore you have to force. It starts feeling like a process you control.